Suddenly, a young girl walking on the road feels very sick. She becomes weak, stumbles, and falls to the ground. In a weak voice, she asks a man passing by for help. Instead of helping, the man gets angry and says to another person behind him, "Be careful, these people are usually fake." After saying this, he walks away. The girl's condition becomes worse. At that moment, a kind young man arrives. With great effort, the girl takes out a photo from her purse and gives it to him. The photo is of another girl, her sister. After giving the photo, she faints. The young man looks at the time and becomes worried because he is going for an important job interview. He thinks to himself, if I take her to the hospital, I will miss the interview. But what if I leave her? His conscience wakes up. Without wasting a second, he lifts the unconscious girl and takes her straight to the hospital. As soon as he reaches the hospital, his phone rings. It is his mother. He becomes more nervous. When he answers the call, his mother asks, "Son, how was your interview?" The young man stays silent for a few seconds, then lies to make his mother happy and says, "Mother, I got the job." Hearing this, his poor mother becomes very happy and starts giving him prayers. After the call ends, tears come into the young man's eyes, but he quietly sits there. Meanwhile, the unconscious girl's sister is watching everything from a distance. The young man's worry, his lie, and his sacrifice. After some time, the doctor comes out and asks the young man, "Are you her relative?" The young man hesitates and replies, "Yes, I am." The doctor says seriously, "The girl is in critical condition. She needs surgery immediately. You must deposit 50,000 rupees." Hearing this, the young man feels shocked. He thinks for a moment and then says firmly, "Doctor, please prepare for the operation. I will arrange the money." He takes out all the money he has saved, money he kept for his future dreams, and deposits it at the counter. The girl's sister sees all this. She is deeply impressed by his honesty, kindness, and sacrifice. Then she notices some papers on a bench. They are the young man's interview documents. When she looks at them, she is surprised. The interview papers are from her own company. After some time, she sees the young man sitting outside the hospital, worried, with his head down. She walks up to him and returns the money. The young man asks in shock, "Whose money is this?" She smiles and says, "I am that girl's sister." The young man quickly takes out the photo and says, "Thank God you came. I was worried about how to contact you." She thanks him and says, "Please keep your money. What you did for us is more than enough." Then she gives him some papers and her visiting card and says, "You have got the job. Whenever you want, contact me and join our company." The young man asks in surprise and happiness, Is this the same company?" She smiles and says, "Yes, the same company where you were going for the interview. It will be an honor for us to have an honest and kind person like you in our company." Tears fill the young man's eyes, and words of thanks come to his lips. Today, he understands that honesty and humanity are never wasted. Friends, were you also touched by this young man's kindness? Comment yes or no, and if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.